What's up, nerds? Welcome back to Collector's Edition. On this episode, we're going to be covering Miku and
Aoba. So
yeah, let's go ahead and get into these.
We'll put him for last.
Yeah, because I really want to see Miku.
Miku is so awesome. Of course, if anybody knows anything about Japanese culture, Miku is going to be one of those things. It's
Miku
a Vocaloid.
Hatsune, yeah.
But it's
the world's first all digital pop star.
Yeah, she is a digital diva, and that is freaking amazing.
Yeah.
Japan just comes up with the most amazing things sometimes.
It just means the world of Ghost in the Shell is going to be here real soon.
I really hope so. I'm going to trade out these screwed up eyes of mine for some nice, fresh ones, like the current. Oh my gosh.
Mm-hmm.
Like I need me a new set of eyes, y'all.
Yeah.
Okay, so I have to say something before we even get into the figure. Look at this box.
Yeah.
This box is such a nice texture.
Oh yeah.
And the pattern on this thing is beautiful, and it's all over it.
They spent some money on this box.
Yeah. Miku is a very well-loved character and shows, and I'm so very glad. And this figure itself is actually limited, so they will never make it again. So there's a set amount that's out in circulation, and you're just gonna have to find the aftermarket.
Aren't most of her figures limited?
Usually, like the lines, like this one is Hanairo Gorono. That's the line that this is done. So they also have like a Luca, a Ryulen, a Kaito, and of course Miku, obviously. But yeah, usually specific lines like that, they only make it once. They have redone, like the C is like the Miku C version.
Yeah.
That one gets done quite often. Oh, she's so beautiful.
Oh my god, already.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. So this figure of her is phenomenal for so many reasons. One, this base, y'all. This base is this like clear acrylic piece. It's very sleek, and they have a nice little print of like a Japanese garden with sakura. And just like the accent piece, look at the detail on this little accent piece. It is ridiculous. I'm gonna put this together, and then I'm just gonna give it over to Jonathan so he can ogle over it, because it deserves some ogling.
Yes, it does.
This figure,
like already, I'm just looking at like the kimono, her kimono. Oh my god.
The paint, like the paint job on this kimono it's mind-blowing. It has a pattern to it, and mind you, each one that they made had to be painted the same exact way. So the only problem I ever had when she came into me was that this stick part of the umbrella popped off, but that was a super easy fix. Just a little bit of super glue, popped it right back on there, and it's brand freaking new. It's perfect. So this is always terrifying.
Like precarious little way to...
it's supposed to go behind her hair. She actually, it stays there on gravity. There's really nothing to put it into her hands. Yeah. I love this figure for so many reasons. Besides it being Miku, which is a really good Vocaloid and character, and just persona, like the style of her character is great. The sculpt on this figure is beautiful. It's so well done. It's like, it's a simple pose. She's just standing there, and most figures that have simple poses don't have this much detail or love put into it. Her hair, the way it flows, and then the way they painted it.
Oh my god, the hair.
The color scheme, the hair, it's really to die for. It is such a nice figure, and if you were ever to, find one for a decent price, snag it, because once again, there's a set amount in circulation, so that there's not going to be any reprints. Maybe if it got enough attention, they probably would, but they usually don't. So that's the only downside is there's not going to be any reprints of it.
It's just that alone makes me sad. Yeah. And it makes me super jealous of you.
Yeah, she came out for about $120 aftermarket. I'm not sure what she goes for. I could quickly Google that, actually.
You can do that while I'm just like in awe of this. Like the painting quality on this thing is just so superb. Like it is. I'm at a loss for words it is ridiculous.
Okay, I've seen price ranges from like $140 to $200. So that's actually not too much aftermarket. Mm-hmm. That is not a large increase in price whatsoever.
Yeah.
But she's very much worth the money.
Oh yeah.
You know, I paid $120 for her when she came out, and I don't regret it. This figure is absolutely beautiful.
Yeah. Very much so.
The detail to this is just like, it's simple. You know, it's just base, accent piece, Miku and her umbrella.
And that base.
But each piece has so much detail and attention to it.
Like her
just
base
like,
alone.
That's true. The base alone is really cool.
Yeah.
It really is. And there's such like, there's gradients on her umbrella. Mm-hmm. There's gradients on her umbrella, and there's gradients underneath it. God. Yeah, I know, right? Look at the detail to this little thing. This little paper umbrella that they did. It's so mind blowing. I love this figure. It's one of my favorite pieces in my collection.
Yeah.
For very good reason. I displayed her for quite some time too, and she still looks beautiful.
So freaking cool.
It is. I know. You just set it in there and just stick it underneath her hand. Yeah. Boom. That's it.
And you know, like I said in like previous episodes, it's like I have a big thing about like hair on figures.
Yeah, hair sculpt is like
with
first thing.
Undertaker, that was amazing, but this kind of takes Undertaker.
I mean, Miku has a great hairstyle.
Yeah.
You know, you can do so much with it, and you know, with my Vino 2, that figure will fix because it's broken, and then we'll show it. But like her pigtails, you can do so much with it. Yeah. Every single one of her figures that they try to do something with the hair because it's just
the fact that it's not just straight blue. There's like gradient.
There's
color.
Translucency in these hair strandles. It's awesome.
Yeah.
Just they use so much paint on this. So much paint is used on this thing. So many different colors.
There had to have been such like money gone into this that there was almost couldn't have been any way that they made any money back off of it.
I mean, like, I hope they would because they work so hard to do these things. But,
right, but I'm saying it's just like so much attention to detail.
You would hope they made a profit on it. Yeah. I hope so, please. Yeah. But you know, you have a good point. They may not have made so much money back on it.
And it's like her kimono it flows like a way a kimono should.
It's like it's heavy set because it's silk and it's a thick fabric, but it moves like it's
and it has natural like fabric folds.
Just overwhelmed by
it doesn't look odd like how some figures can look when they have like heavy clothing on. It just doesn't look. It looks like a chunk of plastic. This doesn't look like a chunk of plastic. It looks like a kimono.
It really does. I love her getup. Like her little sandals. They have that like sheen, that vinyl sheen to them. They're little socks and everything about this figure.
Yeah, and they look like silk socks. I mean, yeah, we're gonna have to move on because
we can just go on. We can just go on and on about this figure. It's so good.
For me, 10 out of 10.
10 out of 10. There's no other rating this figure deserves.
No.
You know, I just like...
I would almost say 11.
if we could go over, 110%, that would be a thing.
Yeah. All right.
But we have one more awesome figure to look at today. So let's move on to him because he is history in the making, in all honesty.
All right. Get you guys in a minute.
So this is Aoba Saragaki from the yaoi visual novel Dramatical Murder. So yeah, this is fan service for the ladies, y'all. And actually, if you didn't even care about the story and were okay with it and you bought this figure, you wouldn't be disappointed. It's unopened, so you know, I haven't actually seen it yet, but I have seen people with it and I've seen plenty of photos. And I'm really excited to open this because it's been in the box for the past 5 years. Yeah, it was a gift from my friend. We all bought, well, they bought their Aobas, and I unfortunately could not pay mine because I was a poor, broke college student, and he came out for 150 bucks.
Ooh.
Yeah, he is a hefty price, but he is 1/7 scale, so he's
huge.
And in total, he's freaking big. He's about 11. No, he's a little bit over 11 inches. Yeah, he's a hefty motherfucker. And he's, oh no, he looks so good.
Oh god, there's instructions at the bottom.
Oh yeah, that happens. Sometimes when you get your figures and they have a lot of extra little parts that come with it, you'll get instructions because some stupid people like me can't figure this crap out. Because you're just like, oh.
The box is amazing.
Yeah. So this originally came out, 2013 was the first run, and then they made another run in 2016, 15, 16. But both of them, like, I mean, there's no, oh yeah, there's tape on here.
Yeah, I need that again. So this was based off a manga?
No, actually, it's developed by Nitro plus Chiral. It is another affiliated group with Nitro Plus. Nitro Plus, by the way, did Steins Gate. This is their 18 and over. yeah. Oh Lord, what's happening here? Oh, it's got twist ties. Holy freaking moly. One of the first, if not the first, 18 plus male figure. So there's a lot of 18 plus, you know, adult female figures out there. Oh god, there are thousands of them out there.
Tens of thousands probably at this point.
Never one of a man. Never one. It wasn't until this visual novel, Dramatical Murder, came out, and it garnered. So that's right. He is 1/7 scale.
Yeah.
So in general, that just means it's gonna be heftier than your regular figures, because most figures are done in 1/8, and sometimes even smaller for like prize figures or like little.
Or like Gunpla.
Yeah, especially good.
Yeah, and if you're not like don't know what that ratio means, 1/7 to 1/8 or whatever, it usually means it's saying.
Oh yeah, we should explain that.
Him being 1/7 meaning that you would take 7 of these to create a full life scale figure. Or
like a human.
Or human.
Basically.
Up here, if you can see them, I don't know if you can or not, but the Gundams. They're 1/144th scale. So you need 144 of those to make a full size Gundam.
Relinquish this base.
Struggle button.
Man, I'm gonna count all these zip ties for y'all because that is a lot. There's 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, maybe not as much as I thought. Oh wait, 5.
Now, granted, his hair is nowhere near as like the quality of Miku's.
Right.
But it is still really good. There's a lot of real good shading.
Right.
It's not just one block color. It looks good.
Oh my god. Why is there just
His face sculpt looks really nice.
Yes.
I like that they kind of gave him a little like smirky bang going on. Kind of cool.
So it's a little disconcerting to me. Hollow, so it's really light.
Yeah.
But I'm sure once I put him in there, he'll weigh it down.
Yeah.
There's plastic on there. More stuff to take off.
But the shading on this is not bad at all.
No, yeah, and he's a good size figure, so they have to use more paint. And because these are nicer figures, you know, he's got a hefty price tag. They're gonna use good shading. I mean, look at all of these extra pieces that they also have to sculpt, paint, and shade. So there's a lot of work that went into making these figures.
And usually, I mean, it could just be like my luck or whatever, but usually like when I was a teenager and I was starting collecting, it was like the first few like anime figures that were coming over to the States, they were really gimmicky with a lot of pieces, but they weren't painted well and it just didn't look good. So it's really cool to see a figure with a lot of accessories with great paint quality and on the figure as well. So that's some of my first anime figures were really, really bad.
Oh yeah, I can imagine. The 90s was a dark period. Well, really, more at the beginning.
I wasn't a teenager in the 90s.
I was a baby in the 90s.
I'm that old.
I'm a 90s baby. Oh my lord.
I was a teenager in early 2000s.
I'm about to start crying. How could they? I mean, they did this because they didn't want paint transfer. Because he's a very blue figure and that is a very white chain. So anything like knocking up against it over time will transfer paint. I'm just gonna put him down for a second so I can just attach instructions. This is like the point. Okay, so this will attach into his back. Yeah, there it is. Let's go. Come on. Yeah, sometimes you do have to use a little bit of force. It's not bad.
I mean, especially since like this is like unboxing.
In here, yeah, he is. Whew.
All of the parts are gonna be stiff.
He's gonna be. I'm afraid that I'm just gonna just because this base, yeah, is hollow. So I'm just gonna wiggle that in there. Oh,
and that is a little precarious.
Oh my God, Jesus. This is so exciting. I love this. I love this. This is like my favorite part ever of buying figures, is especially really nice ones that come with so much to do, is just figuring out where everything goes. Cause man, I'm not good at reading instructions. Sometimes I will just, try every hole. Try every hole and not find the right one. I don't know how else to say that. That doesn't sound not perverted. Like, there's no, I mean, there are holes in the base. Yeah.
Fair enough.
I'm just being real here, guys. Sometimes people, I don't know if people just like watch me and they're just like, why is she just so gentle with these figures? It's like, I don't want to snap them because you can.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. If you especially if they're stiff.
Oh yeah.
And cold.
Which it's cold. It's been cold here. And it's stayed in the box
for quite some time.
Yeah.
So he's definitely not flexible.
Yeah.
Like they usually would be if they
the
came
more
in summer.
The more often that you take apart the pieces and put them back on, they have a little more give to them. But since this is like his unboxing, it's.
Yeah.
A lot of the pieces are going to be incredibly stiff and probably brittle at this point right now.
Mind you, and he's $150. So you don't really want to be like chucking him across the room. Uh-oh, we have a problem here. It is loose. So I'm actually not going to attach it because that peg will probably come right off.
Yeah.
Now.
And if it gets stuck inside of his sleeve here, you're not getting it back out.
Yeah, you're not getting it back out. Well, you can. It's very precarious.
Scratch it up, damage it.
So that is not a good sign. But if it's an easy fix. What I can do is forcibly remove it and then just fill in it with a little bit of resin. Put it back in there and set it, let it cure, and it should be brand spanking new. But as of now, that's a little bit disappointing.
Leave that as is right now.
But I'm not too upset.
If that's the worst of it, then...
Yeah, just a loose peg. If that's the worst of it,
oh yeah.
Do you see this figure?
Yeah, look at that.
And just like imagine just Ren on his little arm, just jumping down because he's cute and he's got a little freaking.
Honestly, I really fucking like this figure.
Yeah, I do too. This was when he came out, there was such a big hype, so much hype. We were just like, a figure for us? What? A male figure.
Because I get all the really nice like 18 plus female figures.
So. Oh yeah, definitely. There are some awesome 18 plus female figures out there, but none of 18 plus male figures. There was one.
Win for you guys.
Win for sure. And now they're carrying, now Good Smile has an Orange Rouge, which is like a line for nothing but just sexy male figures. Well, not sexy, but just like idol male figures.
Right, yeah.
But no, yeah, they're becoming a little bit more popular. I wish they were a little bit more popular, so I would have more to buy from. But
so in closing, this has been a really good figure.
Definitely.
Another 10 out of 10.
Another 10 out of 10. Both of these are, now we're just on a 10 out of 10 roll. But
yeah, I guess so. Yeah.
This one, oh man, I'm so glad I finally got him out of the box. I'm definitely gonna fix him up and display him. Ren, why'd you do this to me?
Yeah,
but
it's the only negative really. But I mean, it's not that bad. It's fixable.
It's definitely fixable.
Especially if you're, it's probably not something you want to do if it's your first figure. You might just...
Yeah, that would be kind of be like, why the stress? Yeah. But
But I mean, someone who's like experienced like us, we can deal with it easy. But it's just things that you learn as you go on and begin collecting more and more. Just accumulated knowledge to fix your figures.
Right. All right. Oh, he's so cute. Look at that little face.
Yeah. I little puppy toe beans.
Yeah, I know. He's so. I want this on a keychain.
Yeah.
I want this on a keychain. I'm definitely not gonna put him on a keychain. Yeah, look at these side by side. She's about 9 inches. He's a little bit over 11. Mm-hmm. They're pretty freaking great.
Yeah, they really are.
I love them both. What a color scheme too.
I know, right?
We could like literally talk about these figures probably for hours.
Oh yeah.
You know, we need to end it here. Let y'all go home, rest.
Right. All right, so yeah, 10 out of 10 for both these figures. Thanks for watching Collector's Edition. I'm Jonathan.
I'm Jocelyn.
All right, we'll see you guys on the next episode, and make sure that you like, share, and subscribe.
Yeah, do
it
that.
Helps us out like a lot. So yeah, see you guys next time. Later.
Bye. Oh my gosh, I'm so glad I finally have him out of the freaking box.
Dude, that's amazing.
No, I know, right?
God,
How
so
dare
damn
you?
cute.